Hey, thanks for watching our high school football chat. Second week of the playoffs. I'm Fox 23 Sports Director Nathan Thompson, along with the Tulsa World's Barry Lewis. And second week, when you're in Class 6A1 and 6A2, that means it's semifinals time already. Only 8 teams make the playoffs, so we're in the state semis.
Yes, and we've got 2 outstanding semifinals scheduled both for TU's Chapman Stadium on Saturday at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m.
Yeah, let's go over those. These are your top 2 games in your top 5 metro area games column. That's in the Tulsa World Tuesday edition. You can also find that on okprepsextra.com. And your number 1 game, Owasso versus Jinx, a rematch of Week 0 won by the Rams.
Yes, and that was a blowout in Week 0. This will not be a blowout. That's my big prediction. This won't be a blowout. It sort of reminds me a little bit back in 2014. Owasso won the regular season matchup, then Jinx won in the semifinals, also played at Chapman Stadium that time. So I think this has potential to be a great game. That will be the nightcap of the doubleheader at 5 p.m. And I think the Broken Arrow Union game also has a chance to be outstanding.
Yeah, so this game you can watch on YourView. That's Cox Cable Channel 1333, or it'll be live streaming on YourView.com. And as you said, your number 2 game, that's Union versus Broken Arrow, that's also on YourView, so you can watch that. Just sit at home and you have lots of high school football to watch. That one, an 11 a.m. kick on Saturday, and just like the other game, this is a rematch of the Week 0 game, Union and Broken Arrow.
Yes, it's cool that these are Week 0 rematches. And I thought, even at the time back in August, we thought this had the potential. We could have rematches in the semifinals. Broken Arrow, if they can cut out the mistakes, cut out the turnovers, that has just really hurt them in some big games this year. I think they've got a chance to pull off an upset. That being said, I'm going to go with Union as I'm going with Owasso, but it also wouldn't surprise me if we did see an upset on Saturday.
But in the end, you're going with Union and Owasso. I'm going with Union and Owasso, and in the title game, I think Owasso will win, and you're going with Union.
I've got to go with Union until proven otherwise, but again, this is going to be a super doubleheader on Saturday at TU.
In Class 6A2 semifinals, those are going to be both at UCO and Edmond on Saturday. Also, in your number 3 game is Bixby versus Midwest City. That one is a 1 o'clock kickoff there in Edmond, and this one, of course, the Spartans won the last 3 state titles, but Midwest City ranked higher and 10-1 on the season this year.
Yes, Midwest City, and only loss has been to Booker T. Washington. They look really, really strong. However, Bixby, they have pulled off some surprises over the past 3 years en route to winning 3 state championships in a row, and it wouldn't surprise me if they did it again. Tucker Poly's running the ball really well, so I think Bixby has a chance for an upset, but I'm going to pick with Midwest City.
Yeah, like you were saying, they've got a good history. The Spartans, 2 of their 3 state titles, they did not win the district title that year, so this could be 3 out of 4 if they pull it off. Number 4 game, Booker T versus Lawton High, the Hornets. I think just about everybody in the Tulsa World picked them before the season started to win the title and before the playoffs started. They're the overwhelming favorites, I believe. Just so talented. But Lawton High's a good team, too. That's a 7 o'clock kickoff.
Yes, Lawton defeated Booker T in the quarterfinals last year, and that loss has haunted the Hornets, or that's motivated them. And so there's no way the Hornets will be looking past Lawton this week. And I look for Booker T. Washington to advance to the state championship game.
All right, now we actually do have some games on Fridays this week. All the rest of the games, really, besides those top 4. And your number 5 is Class 5A quarterfinals. Number 4, Altus at number 3, Skytook. So a high-ranking game there that could easily, you look at the rankings, you think this should be a semifinal game.
Yes, very much so. And the teams nearly met in the championship game 2 years ago, but when Altus won it all, but Collinsville defeated what was then an undefeated Skytook team in the semifinals. This year, I think Skytook's defense will be the difference, so I'm going to give the edge to Skytook over Altus.
And Fox 23 will be live out there for that game. It's our Friday night big game of the week for the Friday night edition. Jeff Cole will be out there live at 6:20, and then we'll be live at 10:15. And so make sure you watch that. And we'll also have extended high school football coverage Friday night in the 10 o'clock show, and then, of course, Saturday, all those semifinal games in 6A1 and 6A2. And always go to fox23.com. You can go to our high school football page. As far as the Tulsa World goes, pick up a Friday edition to preview all the Friday night action. And then the Saturday edition, you'll have all that coverage plus previews of the Saturday action. So you got to pick up a Sunday paper, too, for all the semifinal coverage in Class 6A1 and 6A2. So basically just buy a paper every day, right?
Exactly, because Monday we'll follow it all up and look ahead to the next week.
Exactly. It's going to be good. And always go to okprepsextra.com. It's a great website for high school football that the Tulsa World has. Thanks for watching.